As we approach the 2022 NFL draft, one of the things that we've seen is lots and lots of reporting of the Jacksonville Jaguars and Aiden Hutchinson, and I keep hearing that it seems to be a lock. It's a lock to be Aiden Hutchinson, and then if there's anybody else that's brought into the discussion, it's Trayvon Walker, and the Trayvon Walker comps are. That it's, Trent Baalke likes him. He's drafted guys like him before. He loves the elite upside, the toolsy player. He sees a lot of Aldon Smith in Trayvon Walker. I know the Hutchinson talk is because he's the #1 player in the draft, according to many. But why are we not talking about the tackles? Why are we not talking about Evan Neal? Why are we not talking about Ike Ekwonu? And some of you are probably saying, Brian, they have already addressed the offensive line. They went out and they signed Brandon Scherf to be their, and they franchised Cam Robinson. And after that Cam Robinson franchise, everyone's like, oh, they've addressed the left tackle. They're good to go. They're not. We could scratch Evan Neal. We can scratch Ike Ekwonu off the board. But why? Why are we not talking about this? And let's not bring up the fact that it's been out there too that Doug Peterson really wants them to go offensive line, especially Ike Ekwonu. So why are we so dismissive? Why is there just this foregone conclusion it's going to be Aiden Hutchinson or it's going to be Trayvon Walker? Let's think about this for a second. Yes, the Jaguars, they franchised Cam Robinson. But he doesn't have a long-term deal yet. He signed his franchise tender. He's only guaranteed to be on the team next year. This whole franchise, they have to do whatever they can to support and build around Trevor Lawrence. So why aren't you investing in the offensive line? When you have this #1 overall pick, when the best offensive linemen in the NFL are drafted in the first round. And we're going to pass over because it's like, well, he's the best player on the board. Take Ike Ekwonu there. Here's the thing a lot of people forget about. Like I said, Cam Robinson's only guaranteed a year. It's not like, he's played well, but he's not a franchise left tackle. They've been rumored, Doug Peterson, once again, likes Ike Ekwonu. Why not draft him #1? Put him at left guard right away. Put him at left guard, let him learn, let him, get his feet wet in the NFL there. And then after Cam Robinson leaves on his 1 year, after his 1 year deal is up, now you've got Ike Ekwonu to move out to your left tackle. And now you have Ike Ekwonu at left tackle. You have Walker Little at the right tackle. You got Brandon Scherf at right guard. Your offensive line then has 3 pillars to it. Let's say even Ike Ekwonu goes in at guard, and that's where he's an absolute stud, all-pro guy, like Zach Martin. Who cares that you took a guard #1 overall? Because you got a foundational piece to protect your franchise quarterback. And I just don't understand why everybody is so focused and dismissive and thinking it's a lock guarantee for the Jaguars to go defensive end, pass rusher. They could use a pass rusher, but you can also get someone at the top of the second round. Okay? There's other pass rushers that that you can get. You can get a better pass rusher in the second round than you can an offensive tackle. Okay? Because there's no guarantee that Cam Robinson's going to be on the team next year. Okay? I know everyone wants to believe that, but there's no guarantee. Doug Peterson is coming from the Eagles, where they invested in the offensive line. I think it's time for a lot of us to get that around our heads, so when the draft comes, don't be shocked if Ike Ekwonu is the #1 pick in the 2022 NFL draft.